going to enjoy this, the Valencia players. They have to come out and form a guard of honour. For Real Madrid, it's traditional that if a team wins a trophy, the other team has to stand there and applaud them onto the pitch. Given that Real Madrid are not particularly popular in Valencia, that's not a lot of fun. There you go. Few people applauding, rather more not applauding, and as I said, in some ways it doesn't seem quite right, because of this Real Madrid side that is coming out onto the pitch, only 2 of them played in that cup game on Wednesday night. That's Iker Casillas, who plays because he's Iker Casillas, of course, in goal, and Ricardo Carvalho, who probably plays because, well, he's suspended for the first leg of the Champions League game.
Perez Lassa, tonight's referee at the Mestalla Stadium. Nice touch from Valencia as the players came out to form a corridor of honour for the recently crowned Copa del Rey winners, Real Madrid.
Huerta was very much the choice, wasn't it, at the start of the season. Cesar Moya, injuries and loss of form, give him his chance.
Positive build-up this from Real Madrid, fed in by Benzema. Chance on here. Valencia managed to escape. They were queuing up for a moment there, Real Madrid. Granero had the best chance, and somehow Real Madrid were kept out. Miguel. Banega. Forward nicely here. It's well worked by Valencia. Full stretch, Casillas to pour that one away. Been a very good last 3 or 4 minutes for Valencia after that slow start.
Of a bone there, he wasn't letting go of Granero. Granero was well aware of that, was determined not to pass the ball, keep the ball, try and get the better of Costa, but ended up a free kick on the halfway line.
Here's Kaká. Good movement here and onside. Benzema! Crashes back off the bar with Huerta beaten. Really good attempt from Karim Benzema.
It's a brilliant attempt. Good passing from Kaká, good movement from Benzema. A player who's in confidence, strikes it with such power.
Now with the Argentine again. Given away rather cheaply by Maduro. A promising run from Kaká. And the shot forces the save out of Huerta. Full stretch to keep out the well-struck shot here from Canales.
He's a player that was so bright when he first came into the scene last year with Ratin.
Deportivo held them. So did Osasuna. Holes in the Valencia defence, fed in by Higuain. Huerta's missed it, and Benzema scores for Real Madrid midway point of the first half. And you have to say, it had been coming.
Very much so. Real Madrid had the entirely dominating the first 22 minutes. That's the 3rd or 4th chance they have crafted from good attacking play. Some shoddy defensive midfield play from Valencia, and it's all far too easy for Real Madrid to break through. As Huerta there makes the goalkeeping error, gives a chance to Karim Benzema. The 2 strikers linking up well.
Real Madrid played without a recognised centre forward in the cup final on Wednesday, starting with 2 tonight. They have gifted possession here to Soldado. This is Pablo. Still Pablo. I think Casillas would have had it covered had it been on target, but an opening for sure for the home side.
Yep, and they're relying heavily on just the 3 attackers to try and do the business. Pablo, Mata, Soldado.
That's a poor ball by Ricardo Costa, and Mathieu makes a good recovery there. Oh, and he's made a mistake, and Higuain's turned it in. Oh, the Frenchman looked like he got back to good effect, but then got it horribly wrong, and Higuain accepted the gift. Valencia 0, Real Madrid 2.
There's a catalogue of errors, was I think it's Ricardo Costa who initially makes the first error. Higuain, it's another attribute you need to be a world-class striker, and he is. Just don't give up. You know, if you think you missed an opportunity, keep going. You can see him there sharing his delight with his teammates on the bench. There are many differences between the two teams so far, Kevin. They're better in defence, they're determined, they're better in midfield, and they've got strikers that are going to score goals.
In by Pablo, it's a good-looking cross. Stokovicius, who was well forward there, but easy take for Casillas, and Real Madrid attacking with some menace again here. Fed on by Canales for Kaká. Looking for a shooting position, there was none.
The two strikers chasing back, working hard.
Nicely worked here by Pablo. And can't find the finish. But it was nicely worked. The little 1-2 caught Real Madrid napping there.
In terms of a 50-50 tackle challenge, particularly in the midfield area, they're doing it with ease.
Higuain's expansive pass is absolutely perfect. It was a great touch of Benzema. And the shot is charged down bravely by Topal. Scored by Benzema and Higuain. Kaká. Benzema. Look at the gap he's found here. Still Benzema and Higuain. And must be three, it is three. Kaká helps himself to an easy goal. And they sliced Valencia apart. Benzema and Higuain, the providers this time. Kaká, a delighted scorer. 3-0 Real Madrid.
Yep, back four for Valencia, Kevin. Been taken to the cleaners. When you look at it, it's just not good enough. They can't deal with the players such as Higuain, Benzema, Kaká. It's so easy. Higuain with a just slide rule pass across to his teammate Kaká. Again, left completely unmarked. And it's no mistake with the finish.
Kaká, who turned 29 yesterday. 3 separate injuries have kept him out of games against Valencia since he pitched up here in Spain. Here's Benzema, could be 4. Guaita happy to beat that one away. You have to remember that Benzema's also hit the woodwork in this first half. You can't take anything away from this Real Madrid performance. It has been excellent. Here's Miguel. Drop here for Mathieu, no. This is a well-timed run, clearly onside. Chance here for Kaká, and it'll be 4. No mistake at all. Higuain gets his second goal of the evening. And where was the Valencia defence? Well, even Mourinho won't be able to believe this.
He'll be so pleased. This will give him food for thought. Clearly there's a feel-good factor spread right throughout the squad. Because of the performance of late against Barcelona, the Copa del Rey Cup final win, every player wants to play a part in the remainder of the season. And at the risk of repeating myself, they're tearing this defence to shreds.
Can Valencia give themselves a lift just ahead of half-time? So many players forward for the corner. Look at Real Madrid on the counter-attack here. And Higuain couldn't quite take it in his stride, but almost had a 4-on-2 for a moment there. And just listen to what the Valencia players think about this first 45 minutes. Taken apart, 2 goals from Higuain, 1 each for Benzema and Kaká. And how much more damage will Real Madrid wreak before the evening is out? 4-0. Valencia coach Unai Emery offered these words up before kick-off tonight. I think it's more dangerous to us that the substitutes are playing for Real Madrid as opposed to the first choice 11.
The back four, I have to say, just can't deal with the threat from the Real Madrid attacking players. So you mentioned just before half-time, Kevin, attack is probably the best form of defence for Valencia. They've certainly come out in the opening couple of minutes of the first half, albeit 4-0 down.
Certainly falls into take you by surprise category. That's well timed. No, not quite. Pablo sees the flag up against him. Casillas wasn't aware of what was happening touch side, so that goes down as a good save.
They want to knock the top dogs, out of their place, put them in their position and really have a go at them, and Valencia didn't do that in the first half.
This is Kaká. Gets away from Miguel with ease, and it's 5! And it's a hat-trick for the delighted Gonzalo Higuain, set up by Kaká. And the latest Real Madrid goal, very much in keeping in what we saw with the goals in the first half.
It's one attack. It's been 7 minutes of attacking play from Valencia. 1 minute, 20 seconds of attacking play from Real Madrid. He talks about the individual play of the Valencia defence.
Well, some are leaving early, but they don't come close to a 10-3 worst ever away league defeat against Sevilla back in 1940. But unless they do something about the current scoreline, these Valencia players of 2011 are going into the record books for very much the wrong reasons.
We know Ronaldo's desperate for the Pichichi award. He must be sitting there licking his lips at the moment thinking, please let me on.
Surely even Mourinho couldn't be as dark as that, could he? Probably. Here's Banega. Did try his best to get the shot in to trouble more Casillas than otherwise he was. It's a really good steal, and offside won't count. Higuain would like a fourth, but Benzema was flagged offside.
It's a good steal back again, wasn't it, from Guinera, Maduro. It's a very close call. The Valencia defenders are not playing offside. They're caught flat-footed under the run from Benzema. Just now with his run a little bit longer, he'd have been in there.
Good ball by Maduro. Soldado denied by an ever-alert Iker Casillas. Form he's been in lately, 7 goals in the last 3 games.
Good darting runs across the Real Madrid defence. They try and get on the end of a pass or two.
Mathieu. First involvement for Jonas is a telling one, tucked away beautifully by Soldado. What an introduction for Jonas. Brilliant first touch to get in the space, and then Soldado finished like a striker in form.
It's a good turn of pace, wasn't it, from Jonas?
Banega. Guinera stolen it well here for Real Madrid. Options left and right. Option right is onside. Higuain, he can play in. Benzema just out of his stride. Still alive here though for Real Madrid. Kaká. Oh, brilliantly done. Magnificent goal. A wonderful goal from Kaká. And the stooge to the brilliance, Stankovic.
There's a Real Madrid to try and beat Barcelona, isn't there? And then there's a Real Madrid like this that are full-flowing. They're fantastic to watch. Great individual players. Some talent, isn't there? We talk about the change, but Higuain and Benzema played a lot of football this year. It's great to see Higuain back from injury.
One mistake by Mathieu, and they're in again. Surely No, not this time. Benzema tried to... Yep, has to be said, too big for comfort. Spanish clubs are trying to do something about that. They've had some talks about a more fair distribution of money, where most of it goes to Barcelona and Real Madrid, and they're looking for a penalty. Albiol was the defender, and Soldado not getting the decision his way. And the match at the Bernabeu on Wednesday.
Well, Khedira looks like he's going to be out injured, so...
That's neatly done, and it's a second goal for Valencia. Jonas tucked that away beautifully, set up by the captain Mata. Real Madrid have stepped off the pace, and with 10 minutes to go, it's merely Valencia 2, Real Madrid 6.
It's a tidy finish, wasn't it? He had the assist for the first goal for Soldado, who could have caught a defending from Valencia. Great attacking play. That's what we're used to seeing from Valencia, isn't it? Mata, as always, involved.
Lost focus on his terms on his contract, didn't realise it was running out. Valencia were clued in and stepped in and bought him on a free. What an acquisition that's turned out to be. Mata's clever pass, and they're in here, Valencia. It's another goal. Jordi Alba helps himself to a goal just a minute or so after coming on. Casillas left dumbfounded as to how he's conceded 3 goals here. A 9-goal blitz at the Mestalla.
I thought he was going to say thriller then. But we have 5 or 6 minutes left. Pride is being restored, slowly but surely, by Valencia.
Terry, look at a scoreline like this and be talking in thriller terms, but the nature of the match means it hasn't been that. But in terms of entertainment, well, they've had their money's worth. Certainly those with the allegiance for Real Madrid, who were close to conceding a 4th. They still might. Jonas denied twice by Casillas.
He's made such a difference, hasn't he, Jonas? One more would certainly liven this up, make it really interesting. I laughed at you, Kevin, when you said the comeback was on at 5-1, then it went 6-1, and all of a sudden, you know, Valencia scored at 6-4 with 5 minutes to go, plus injury time.
Here's Benzema looking for his hat-trick. Not too far away.
It makes fantastic viewing, Kevin. It's intriguing, it's fascinating to watch. 2 big uns going head to head.
Joaquin. Final seconds being played out here. Shot in the arm for Villarreal, and their hopes to get 3 points at Sevilla to close the gap on 3rd place Valencia to just 3 points. Real Madrid have closed the gap on Barcelona to 5 points. A truly startling night's football at the Mestalla. Well, that wasn't dull and boring, was it? I won't have time to go through all the goal scorers. The highlight on the score sheet, though, for Real Madrid, that hat-trick for Gonzalo Higuain. Valencia 3, Real Madrid 6.